Two-tone rose gold, Cartier skeleton. I ride with my dogs, whether right or wrong. I ride with my dogs just to sing these songs. Doing all my bullshit just to make it home. Niggas ain't wanna pay me cash. Pulled up and I shot his head. If the record labels, I'm too major for them. I gotta make it on. I remix the fucking song, so don't even ask me where the fuck that from. But anyways, hey, what's up? What's happening? It's K. We back in this thing. K show. Go to sleep with a cut up. Put on the tongue. Like, subscribe, share, do all that little shit. Hey, the description down there. Post notifications down there. Subscribe button down there. You know what it is. Yeah. Anyways, we're here to talk about PnB Rock. If you didn't understand what the singing I'm from, and basically he mad that he trying to get off his label and he's mad his label's treating him like this. Now I'm gonna break down some label shit for y'all. This is the thing: when you sign a record label and they say your contract is worth $3 million, you might see $3 million, but it's like $3 million for 3 albums. So off of those 3 albums, you're gonna get it in advance or whatever the fuck that is. $3 million, right? It was worth $3 million for you to deliver the projects. That's what you get. Cool, right? So this is what happens. So you go there, they give you the advance, cool. Go do the album, whatever. And then when you turn in the album, they give you the other half. Like, all right, cool. So say if it's like $3 million. So let's just say they give you $1 million for each album, right? So they're gonna give you $500K for it. Go ahead, go do your little shit. All right, cool. Go do your little shit. Yeah, go buy your ice. Go buy your cars, your security, whatever. Bring your partners around. Y'all be shooting your little shit on TikTok, whatever. Your money for your little shows or whatever. Do your little J. All right, you finish the album. All right, boop. Here's the other 5K. Go, go do your little thing. Yeah. But this is the thing y'all don't understand. This is what happens. Okay, so all fine and dandy so far. They signed a little deal, whatever. Now, when you just coming in the game, you ain't really solidified like that. They gonna stiff you on the deal a little bit. But this is what happened. So when you pull up on the nigga like, yo, my album doing well. Why the fuck I'm not getting kickback, right? This is exactly what happens. They pull up on you like, wait, hold on. So we gave you the 3 million. Okay, let's just say all together, you finished your shit, right? So we gave you the 3 million. We gotta recoup on that first. But also, you like seeing your shit on Times Square, like we put getting billboards of you. Yeah, we had to pay some money. Yeah, getting you on the radio, we had to pay some money. Oh yeah, we getting you on the playlist, we had to pay some money. By the way, if you think some of these playlists, niggas is just putting them on there, no. It's only me and a few other niggas that just be doing that off the strength of love. If you're talented as fuck, go to Spotify, type in Tunes from the Underground. Check me out. Anyways, so you gotta pay some of these niggas to put you on there. Oh yeah. Oh, you wanna be in the magazines and all this other shit. Yeah, we gotta do that as well. Oh, the award shows you performing, yeah, we taking that cost. Oh, the studio time with Zaytoven, we pay for that. Your flights to go over here, oh, we pay for that. You bringing how many people in the hotel? All right, we got you. We're gonna pay for that as well. So like the bills is racking up. So you turn in your album, they gotta recoup on all the money they spent on you, plus the contract you signed. So until they fully recoup, let's just say you owe them niggas like around 8 to 10 mil. That's when you start getting your royalties and residuals off that shit. That's when. Until then, you ain't getting paid. That's why a lot of these artists are touring artists, because they be making a lot of their money on shows. You heard the baby when he was in the interview, because of the pandemic that happened last year in 2020, this nigga lost 7 mil. And I would be upset. I'm like, 7 mil? Imagine being on the road and getting 7 M's. 7 to 10 M's he said he lost. That's just road money. Now, if you have a fucked up deal like a 360, that the record label get a lot of your shit. Yeah, that's why a lot of these guys, they also get a publishing deal, sign a pub deal, which nobody really complains about the pub deal, but whatever the hell. But yeah, they get that as well. Or some of them will sign a distribution instead of a full-blown album deal, because there's some fuck shit with it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But sometimes, if you ain't super popping, or you're trying to get established in the music industry, yeah, you would sign the thing deal, the record deal, to get your name out there and make them push you. So then when you leave, you kind of already got a name, and then you could just release whatever the fuck you want, and you already have that name, and it won't be as hard to build a team because you're already known in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of them do it. So again, you could be broke ass nigga and bummy, and you could be independent like fucking Chance the Rapper is, and be independent like Russ is, and now he be flexing like a motherfucker. you know, because this shit re-upped and he had like and Russ structured his deal with the record label when he dropped that one album with them. He structured it to the point because he already had a big ass catalog. They couldn't little bro him. At some point, they had to like give him what the fuck they want. So at some point, again, that's why you gotta pay attention to these contracts. But like I was saying, but yeah, you might just like, I want to get flying out. Fuck all day. Yeah, sure. Later on in a couple of years, you know, I build my name and I be independent. Yeah, I could get there. Especially now, if you scorching and you just have hot music, then okay. But like, yeah, you could build it. But in the case of PnB Rock, we haven't been hearing from him a lot. He dropped the song with King Von. We don't know. I forgot the last album he dropped. It was either in 2020 or 2019, early 2020 at most. And then yeah, we haven't heard from him. I haven't seen him on features, and now he's here complaining that his label's doing stuff. And this is the thing. I think, bro, on Atlantic, they saw nigga, they give a fuck about Kodak. They probably like, Kodak, when your ass dropping, they give a fuck about Cardi B, Meek Mill. There's a lot of niggas on that label. They probably like, we focus on them more. You don't really have a hot song out right now, so we don't give a fuck, and that's the problem. So he's like, he's trying to leave his record label. He ain't even seen an M yet, so he's trying to buy out of his shit. And you got to get to the point like, yo, if you gonna buy out, they gonna charge you whatever. So say if they gave you like the contract was 1.5 to 3 mil, they might charge you as like, well, 6, 7, maybe 8 mil to get out of the contract for a nigga to even buy you out or whatever the fuck. And then it is what it is. See, like, these record labels is shiesty. That's why, like, a lot of people, when they like sell your soul, yeah, you selling your soul to the music industry. You gonna be doing shit you don't want to do just to have a career, to sustain your career, to build up buzz and all this other bullshit. You know, they shiesty, bro. They keep this shit in the family. Nigga, Atlantic do that. Sony do that. Universal do that. The big labels. Now, you might sign to like a Gucci or whatever, like more of these independent labels, and the money broken down might be better. They might break it down better. Or you might, yeah, because they're not like a big ass label pushing you, they might break it down better. And because you're on that independent label, you are priority, so they will treat you better because you are doing a lot of work for them. But still, it's still a label at the end of the day. It is what it is. So I'm just looking at PnB Rock like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. You ain't trying to do all that bullshit. I understand. But at the same time, it's like, yo, you hear a lot of these artists complain about it. Shoot, didn't I do like a couple months ago, I think in December or early January, that Jay Krish was mad at his deal. That shit just happened, my nigga, honestly. I don't know why. Shit just happened. Now, I get the fact, like, this your first deal. You're a young nigga, you never had money, so you gonna sign a fucked up deal. It happens, I understand. Some niggas really had pressure in the streets, and they had to get out and move their family out, so they signed a fucked up deal. You didn't have leverage. I understand. But at some point, you gotta cut your losses. Nigga, fulfill the bullshit you got. Fulfill your obligations in your contract. Fulfill that shit. And then, if they come back like, you know what, we're gonna sign you again, nigga, don't sign. And be independent. Build yourself a team. It is what it is. At this point, just build yourself a team. At some point, it is what it is. And like I said, right now, it's probably hard for artists because they can't do shows. So you ain't getting that income like that. I get it. But y'all gonna have to figure it out somehow. The virtual concerts and whatever else. Y'all gonna have to figure it out. If you ain't priority, they don't give a fuck about your story. At the end of the day, it is what it is. And sadly, PnB, you ain't really got the hits like that for them to feel like a priority. Atlantic just got too many niggas over there. That's also another problem with that label. They got too many niggas. But again, Interscope like that, Def Jam like that, fucking Universal like that, Sony like that, Warner Brothers like that. It is what it is. Every label kind of got that same infrastructure. It might be new and it might be independent and the splits might be better, but they still got that same basic infrastructure. So you can't just go everywhere else and feel like, oh, this might not happen. It might. Honestly, it just depends, because the independent labels might treat a nigga better. Because you might be more of a priority there, because they don't really have a Cardi B or a Meek Mill or a Kodak Black or an NBA Youngboy and such or such and such down the road. Or you could be independent and do what Russ does. Figure it out. It is what it is. Oh shit, nigga, make a label and sign your ass some artists. It is what it is. Yeah, man, but that's all I gotta say, man. But PnB Rock, keep your head up. You'll get out of this shit. You a talented ass motherfucker. I ain't here to diss on the talent, but at some point we just gotta look at this shit like, nigga, this shit happening a lot. And if you a new artist, then you come across this shit like, hey, read them motherfuckers. Don't just sign the bitch. I understand a lot of y'all hungry, but read these motherfuckers. It is what it is, though. But nah, PnB Rock, you gonna figure it out. You gonna get out this jam. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just, hey, listen, you might have to pull what T-Pain did. That nigga dropped off a so what kind of trash ass album to fulfill his label like contract, whatever he had to fulfill. After that, he was just dropping good ass music. So you might have to do that. Fulfill your shit. Drop your fucking music. It is what it is. But hey, man, it is. Now if they shelved you and they're not letting you put out shit, then that's a whole nother story. But besides that, hey man, you know what it is. If you're just wondering where the money is, hey, they're gonna do some bullshit. But hey, it's been K. I said my little spiel. It is what it is. Hey, it's K. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm off in this thing. Slimes on peace. I was a guy.